You join me again, but wait, that's not Ford Fiesta. You're right, that is a Toyota Yaris, and it is not my car, and you have not seen this car on the channel before. This, in fact, is my girlfriend's car, and by the title and the thumbnail, you can probably already guess it. We're going to be accessorizing the car today, and let's hope she likes it. So my girlfriend has no idea what I'm actually going to be doing to the interior to this car. She's actually just let me have free reign with it, and you'll see her reaction at the end of the video. As you can see, the interior is okay, but not exciting enough. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to spice it up and make it just a little bit more interesting. The first thing I want to do to transform this car a little bit is actually an exterior modification. It is some wind deflectors. Now, loads of cars have these on, and the reason I'm choosing to install them on this car is because she doesn't have any working AC. Now, I could be really nice and fix the AC, but I'm pretty sure it's her compressor that's gone, and that would take a lot of work, and I don't really know how AC systems work. So this is the cheap alternative that also makes the car look a little bit cooler, so it's kind of like a win-win. So let's get into it. Let's get these wind deflectors installed onto the car. Lots of clips. Ooh. This is it. Oh, Jesus. This actually took me a bit longer than it should have to get installed, probably because I kept dropping the clips multiple times. And there we go, the wind deflector on the back is not going anywhere, and I can still shut the window without it getting stuck. Nice. Moving on to the front window, this one was a little more tricky, but we still got there in the end. And there we go, the fact that the window still closes properly means I must have installed it correctly. At least I hope I have, and I hope they don't fall off on the motorway because I think I've done them right, but I guess we'll see. Now I know not everyone likes wind deflectors, but I personally do. I quite like how it accents the car. But that is them installed, just need to do the other side and then it will be all done, and then we can focus on some interior modifications. I've got these next two. I'm going to start with this one here. The interior is actually... it's all right, you know. Funnily enough, I think the interior of the Yaris is almost identical to the interior of a Toyota GT86. I'm pretty sure they take a lot of the stuff from the Yaris and shove it into the GT86. So it's not a bad interior. I just want to, you know, spice it up just a little bit. To spice it up, I got this. Now everything is done like super cheap. I wasn't going to spend loads of money on this because my girlfriend might just go, I hate all of it, take it out. So we'll see. I've gone with this. So this is just a really cheap, simple steering wheel cover. Now I'm going to hopefully be able to stretch this over the top. Oh, it's a bit of a stretch, but that's good. It means it will fit on tight and it won't be all saggy. We don't want a saggy steering wheel cover, do we? I feel like it slips too much. I don't remember mine being this slippy. I feel like she's not going to like it, you know. I went with blue stitching because I thought that would match because it's the outside is blue. You know what, I'll see how she gets on. She might rip all of this off. She might just take it off and go, it's no good. I think what we could do in here is go with a stitched steering wheel cover like I did on the Fiesta. Stitched steering wheel cover wouldn't move like this. It's realistically just as cheap. The main reason I got it because I wanted to protect her OEM steering wheel. It was just like a nice protective cover rather than anything that aesthetic. What I'm going to show you next, actually something a little bit different. What I want to show you is when you're driving along in your little Toyota Yaris and you're taking corners at about 100 miles an hour, this can sometimes get into your neck a bit, and especially if you're a bit shorter than I am. I actually got this. I thought this was meant to come as a pack of two. One for the driver, one for the passenger, and I thought that was going to be great. So I ordered it, and apparently there's only one. Of course, I'm going to put it on the driver's seat because that's where it will get used the most. It's nothing special again. I could have gone like bright blue. I could have got all these different types, but for the highest success chance of it actually staying in the car and my girlfriend using it, I had to go a bit more subtle. It's got a nice pattern to it. Feels really nice and soft. There we go. Right, that is it. That's on. So you plug yourself in. This shit's softened down. So if you want to protect your belly, if your belly's getting a bit of seatbelt rash, you can cover it. If it's going into your neck, you've got this, and it is like a lot comfier. On long journeys, just having a little bit of extra padding is really quite nice, and a little bit of that extra luxury that you're looking for. We're on the passenger side now. Not that this is particularly a passenger item. This is a little bit of a cooler thing. If I open it up, I can show you. some of you might instantly guess what it is. It's a car light system. So for in the footwell, or wherever you want to put it, I guess, you can put in these LED lights. This is a lot nicer system than the one I put in my car. I went for the most expensive one they did. Not that it was expensive, don't get me wrong, but I went for the most expensive one because you can use an app for this and there's a controller. So this plugs in by USB, which I thought was more useful. So I thought if I do the USB, I'm only taking up one USB out of the 2 slots down the bottom, and she's already got her phone lead in one. One more shouldn't be an issue. Let's turn on. Oh, okay, there we go. Look at that. That is good. I'm going to try and do some clever cable management, and I'll come back when I've kind of thought up a good idea. And that is the lighting all installed. You can basically see no wires except the main one that goes into the power. So I'm really happy with how I managed to get everything hidden away so you don't see anything, and there's no chance of any cables dangling down and getting tangled in all your feet or all your pedals, because if the cables got tangled in the pedals, that would be very bad. With the lights installed, there's only 2 more little modifications that we need to do to complete the car. But before we do that, I've got something in plan. Even if she doesn't like any of the modifications, she's definitely going to appreciate me giving it a good old clean. So I've got interior detailer, a nice cloth. I've got a detailing brush. Like this. It's little bits like in there. Obviously she's never been able to properly clean because she didn't have a little brush like this to just get in there. Last 2 items. Finish accessorizing this completely. Now, because we've made it lovely, smells very clean in here, but there's this candle which my girlfriend absolutely loves. You get it in Home Bargains, and it's like warm apple cinnamon. And because we're getting now close to that Christmas time, I thought probably a good idea to get her an air freshener that is literally like one of the mini candles that she loves. So hopefully, oh, it smells. It does smell exactly like the candle. That will smell lovely. It'll make the car smell a bit Christmassy. Now, everything I've done, from the steering wheel cover to the seatbelt cover, everything has been done very kind of minimalist. You wouldn't really notice a lot of the changes. One thing which I don't think she'll like, but I had to do it, I got these. The piece de resistance to completely finish this car off. The blue to match the stitching on the blue here and to match the blue of the car. Of course, they have to be dangled here. Let me get them up. Look at that. She is gonna absolutely hate these, but they're great. Okay, so it's now time to reveal the car to my girlfriend. Before we do that, if you've watched this far in the video, please leave a like and think about subscribing so that you don't miss any future videos. Right, let's show her this car.
Really, it's that actually cleaned it in here. It's nice.
You noticed it was clean. Can you smell anything?
Yeah, freshener.
What else? I'm waiting for you to notice things.
Steering wheel cover.
Yeah. What do you think? It's all right. My problem with it was it moves too easy. You can decide if you're driving along and it's like feels a bit, just take it off. I thought the blue. Have you noticed the blue stitching? I thought the blue went quite nice, obviously with these. What's wrong with them? I don't see the problem with them. Yeah, I think it's safe to say those blue fluffy dice probably won't be staying inside the car. If you notice the wind deflectors, you like those. They're on. If you go to put your seatbelt on.
This is a bit less in your face than your ones.
Yeah, that's literally all of the stuff I picked. I could have got one that was like bright blue, because I thought that would match the dice, but I thought that'd be a bit much. And I thought they were coming in a pack of 2, so I thought I would get one on my seatbelt, but no, it's just bare, so I'll just have to have a sore neck, but you'll be in comfort. Yeah, priorities. Turn the engine on, or turn just the lights. Oh, look at that.
God.
Thoughts?
Was there a thing? Do they don't?
No, they just flash all the time like this.
Not so sure about that.
No, so just see my socks and slider combo in all its glory. You can see your pedals down there.
Yep.
This is a sensor, and there is a controller, but it didn't come with batteries.
So we're stuck with it like this?
We're not stuck with it like this because I paid for the extra fancy one. If you scan the QR code, you can control it all with your phone. You said you wanted lighting, though.
Yeah, nice. Dice or not.
There's nothing wrong with the dice, do you think?
No. The rest of everything's fine.
It's fine. So when you say it's fine, does that mean it's good, or is it just you don't dislike it?
Yeah, I don't dislike it.
So overall, what's your thoughts?
I don't like these though. Everything else I'll keep.
Everything else you'll keep. But you just said to me that it was like you wouldn't have bothered doing any of this stuff. You would have just kept the car as it was. Are you happy that it's been done though?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favourite bit? What's your favourite out of everything?
Probably the lights.
Probably the lights. Okay, good, because that's my favourite too. Overall, I think it was a success. Success, yes, maybe.
Well, it could have been a lot worse.
It could have been a lot worse. I mean, there's still time. Thanks for watching the video. If you did like it, please give it a like and a subscribe. I'm still only a small YouTube, but I have hit the 1,000 mark, so thank you for everyone that's subscribed so far. Hopefully we've got more stupid content like this to come. If you did like this, let me know. Maybe I can do some more stuff like this in the future. Maybe I can modify my girlfriend's car a bit more. Right, that's it for this video. I'll catch you in the next one.